I'm gonna apologize in advance for the hair because I just got out of the shower and I'm letting it air dry and my hair is ghetto. Anyways, how are you guys? I wanted to come on here and do a little bit of an update. This is definitely the year of updates. I get that. The last like 4 videos on my channel have been updates and I apologize for that. There's just been a lot of transition in 2017. So, gunshot happened, I think in February or March, I don't even know. We stayed with family. We moved into our house in April, and now it is May. So that's kind of where our year's at. I transitioned, as you know, when I moved into my house, I transitioned from Weight Watchers. So when the gunshot happened, I essentially emotionally ate myself to death, which I was very disappointed because I was doing phenomenal on Weight Watchers. It was probably my most successful run with Weight Watchers that I'd had in a long time. And then the emotional trigger just happened with that gunshot. So now when that happened, I kind of just let loose, ate whatever I wanted, essentially, literally all the time. And then I moved into our house. And once I was able to start cooking again and start, buying groceries, and it was a little bit different, I decided to... Okay, I was like, am I recording? I decided to talk to one of my friends who's going to school to be a registered dietitian. And we built up a macros plan for me. So I did that and I joined her at the gym for 2 weeks. She had a 2-week VIP membership and we did that for 2 weeks. So I worked out about 6 days a week, anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours a day. And then I followed a macros plan, which I shared with you guys before. I didn't love the macros plan, to be honest. I struggled with the amount of carbs I was getting. It made me feel, even though I was only eating anywhere from 12 to 1,500 calories a day, I felt like I was eating so much like bread and rice and just so many things that didn't make me feel very good. I did end up losing about 5 to 7 pounds throughout that journey, and those were essentially pounds I had just gained from binge eating after the gunshot. So overall, the macros plan for weight loss did essentially work for me in a combination of working out at the gym. I didn't love the macros plan though. I didn't love the lack of flexibility. I had a hard time finding balance within my meals to equal out my protein, carbs, and fat. I was doing things like at the end of the day when all I had left was carbs and no fat, because I had a very low fat plan. I was eating things like gummy bears, and it just was like, I don't know, it was interesting. So for some of you guys, if it fits my macros plan or just macros plan in general, might be what is going to be the fix for you and what you need in your life. And flexible dieting is for a lot of people, that's great. I have found flexible dieting to be something that works really well for someone who is trying to get a particular physique. So if you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle, you can kind of manipulate your macros to give you exactly what it is that you need. Now, for someone like me, who I just want to lose weight and kind of get toned and be healthy, the macros plan was a little bit too strategic for me. There was a little bit too much going on with that, and I definitely struggled with it. So I was sitting here thinking, okay, I hate counting carbs, I hate counting macros, I hate counting calories, I hate counting points, essentially, to be honest. But, I can't sit here with my bank account and be like, I hate budgeting. I'm just going to eat whatever I want or spend it on whatever I want, and then I'll figure it out when it comes down. Well, that's ultimately not how it works, right? So for me, I've realized I love food. I love food with a passion. A lot of people do. I enjoy it. I think about it all the time. I enjoy cooking. And of all the things that I have had to count in my life, I've been most successful at Weight Watchers. The biggest reasoning for me, and like I said, I am not a nutritionist, and to each their own. This video is specific to me and what worked out well for me, but you can do whatever you want. I don't want this to be like a macros bashing video, because I think macros work really well for a lot of people. And in fact, my friend that I worked out with, macros are like, she loves them. She can eat what she wants. Her body is in the shape that it needs to be, and so on and so forth. I struggled with it. It didn't fit my lifestyle as much. So with Weight Watchers, I really enjoy that fruits and vegetables are free. I'm glad that Weight Watchers made that change a couple years ago. It encourages me to eat more vegetables in my meals. I don't eat a ton of fruit, but I love to know that if I need something to eat or if I have a sweet tooth, I can have fruit. I enjoy the flexible points each week, so that if I go a little bit over, I don't feel guilty, or if I want that, essential cheat meal or that extra point meal, I can have that. So for me, I did decide to go back to the Weight Watchers plan. Today's day 2 for me. I decided that I'm not going to be doing meetings, because one of the things that really actually caused me to struggle with Weight Watchers after the gunshot, and a combination of stress eating, is when I did stress eat a little bit in the beginning, I was terrified to go to the meetings. I was terrified to weigh in because I knew I wasn't doing well. And I felt like that defeated the purpose of being on the scale. Now, there were a lot of things I got from the meetings that I did love and I enjoyed. I didn't get them every single time. There were a few pockets of meetings I went to that I left feeling really inspired. My first and second meeting blew me away. After that, I started to realize that I wasn't getting the information that I really needed from the Weight Watchers meetings. They just weren't for me. I didn't enjoy, but I liked the accountability of weighing in front of somebody. But that also put a lot of fear in the scale for me, and it just messed with my mind, essentially. So I've decided for this point, or for now anyways, that I'm going to do Weight Watchers online. And I'm really excited about it. So I feel really motivated to get back on track. I'm excited to do more daily vlogs. I enjoyed the Weight Watchers community. I think I only filmed 1 or 2 food vlogs on macros, but it was just, the macro community is a little bit different. I mean, a lot of the people that are doing macro videos on YouTube or even on Instagram are people that are trying to get themselves in the best physical shape possible. Now, do I want to be in amazing physical shape? Yes, I do. But for right now, I need to baby step into making the right choices and just feeling good about myself. And I can't be that extreme. I'm not there yet. Maybe, once I've lost the weight that I want to and I really start focusing on getting my physical shape to where it needs to be, maybe I will change from Weight Watchers to Macros plan, because I've dabbled in that a little bit. But that's just not going to be happening right now. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Another thing that kind of tragically happened, my stepfather died on the 10th of this month of May. And unfortunately, my mother abandoned my siblings with him a while ago. So I'm actually the proud owner of my 3 young siblings. So I'm adopting them, and so now I've got a house full of 5 kids, which has been kind of crazy. But part of that has built such structure and routine, because now I've got my 2 girls plus my 3 younger siblings that are 8, 12, and 13. And I've had to, get up early, get the middle schoolers off to school, get the elementary schoolers going, pack lunches, pack snacks, come home, do homework, do dinner, give them some free time. Then there's reading time. Then it's, bath time. Then I've just had to have such structure that I kind of thought back to myself, like, okay, how about I have some structure for my own self and take care of myself? So that's basically it. I appreciate you guys for watching. I've missed you like crazy. I've been so busy, I haven't even watched anybody's videos, so I apologize for that. If you are on Instagram, you've seen that that's probably the only platform I've really posted to. And if I follow you on Instagram, I've liked your photos and things like that. It's my best way of keeping track of everybody. But I am going to be filming daily videos. So I've already started to film my breakfast and whatnot today. I'm excited to be back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.